Everyone deserves insight into the mind of creativity. Well, I wanted to capture something that portrayed humanity's capacity for greed. I really believe that when you have a clear vision of something, you can't go wrong.
To be honest, I was really really loving the script already. And two words I got to tell you: it's a page turner. It's a real page turner.
To be honest with you, it was very minimal. I was worried because of that reason. Um, it was probably like 4 to 5 pages long, which worried me a lot.
All right, so the game's already set up for you guys, and yeah, so I'll just go over the pieces.
So these are the pieces that we're using.
Yeah.
I thought, since he talked to me before, I figured that chess pieces was going to be a bit more elaborate since that was the central part of the story. But it looks like something out of like a bargain bin you'll find at a thrift store. Like he just bought it a few days before. It didn't sit well with him.
Oh, he is a fantastic man to work with, without any doubt or question about it. And he always has a response to every single thing, even the tiny little details I didn't know.
I wouldn't even call it an explanation. More like a crash course into which pieces are called and where they move on the board. That's pretty much it. Hey, wouldn't it be better if you were to show the pieces where they're at already played?
Well, it's not all about the chess game. It's about what's going on outside of the chess game.
All right.
I understood their concerns, but at the end of the day, it's all about trust. Trust that I know what I'm doing, and trust that even though it doesn't make sense, that in the end it's all going to come together.
Tell you what, if you're working with someone who says things like, "Oh, don't worry about it. We'll worry about that later. We'll take another shot at it," or things like that, then you know that he doesn't even have anything planned out.
I always go back to my old saying: you can't question the captain on which way the wind blows. I mean,
Did I exceed the limitations of myself and my crew? Some would say yes.
What was the cause for the walkout?
From the start of the shoot, I just felt something was off. Um, I had enough at that point. If there was any point.
Just, words of inspiration. You know, but really to answer your question, I reminded them why we're here. I reminded them of, that what we're trying to do here is create something good, and that it has a solid message behind it.
This man is a genius. And we were just only given a fragment to his vision. And after all the mistakes and the resets and the retakes, there was intent behind it. And I was willing to sabotage all of it. I just can't believe it.
Maybe I felt kind of sorry, kind of saw him as a tormented soul, like an author. Or, who am I kidding? Kind of dickwad.
I think people will look back at this moment and this process and say that that's when the bar was raised. That's probably what people will say.